180 turnaround, day 15, working on Psalm 91. Today's verse is verse number 8. Got on my little sheet here. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. So in the first 8 verses, we've been talking about who our shelter is, what our shelter possesses or makes available to us, who our enemy is and what he tries to do to us, and how the devastation in this world due to our enemy sometimes puts us in a position where right up tight and close to us, we see and we feel, we might smell, we might even taste the devastation of those who are falling, 1,000 on one side, 10,000 at our right hand. And in the midst of an environment of the enemy's attacks of destruction and devastation, and judgment, which is falling upon sin and the evil one, we're in a very messy environment. And when we choose to step out of the shelter, out of the protection, it impacts us. And when we choose to stay in the protection, under the shadow, in the shelter, we're promised that it won't hit us personally, but we're never promised that it won't be all around us and that we won't be impacted to some degree. You know, if I'm at war and I'm in the trenches and people are falling all around me, then I'm feeling impacted, but I personally am not catching the bullets. I personally am not the one who's falling. And sometimes, even though I'm not the one falling, it feels like I am. So today's verse is important as I ponder on that, because as I look at this, my eyes will see it. It will be clear. The devastation, the destruction, the judgment will be visible. But I only need to see it. I don't need to touch it. And it does not need to touch me. It's a great promise. Good balance between the reality of this fallen world and the superior reality of the world in which I live, the kingdom of heaven. Have a great day. By the way, don't you just love these glasses? I misplaced mine. I have some cheap magnifying glasses. They're not prescription that I use sometimes for reading. And since I misplaced them, I found an old pair of Melodies prescription glasses, and I'm using those. They just fit so wonderfully. I just had to say something. Life is good. You be blessed.